Hi, I'm Chef Christopher Collins, and I'm at Collins Brothers Public House here in McCormick Ranch. We're located at Via de Ventura and Hayden Rd, and I am so excited to show you our family's restaurants. A cool fact about this restaurant is I'm one of 6 with 5 brothers, and everyone thinks Collins Brothers is named after me and my brothers, but it's actually named after my 2 sons, Topher and Fitzgerald Collins. So boys, thanks for letting us have your restaurant today. All right, I'm gonna get working in the kitchen. I'm really excited to show you one of my wife's favorite dishes, and that is a pan-seared halibut with a homemade ricotta gnocchi, broccoli, and a little bit of a lemon shallot butter. So I'm gonna get working here on the pans. So we have a beautifully fresh cut halibut fillet right here, and we're gonna go into a little bit of a flour seasoning dredge. So this is all-purpose flour, salt, pepper, a little bit of granulated garlic. And I've got a hot cast iron here that I'm going to introduce some extra virgin olive oil to. I'm going to be a little generous with that because I want to have a nice sear when I cook this halibut. And here we are going to go right into our pan after I've got to make sure all of this beautiful cut is really well seasoned. So we're in there. You can see everything starts to fry up a little bit. We get that awesome sizzle. And the goal here is that nice golden crust with a beautifully perfect 145-degree center. So in my other pan here, I have an aluminum pan, and I'm gonna start again with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and I'm gonna start working with our homemade ricotta gnocchi. And people get so excited when you come to a restaurant like Collins Brothers Public House. They're like, you make your own pasta here, you make your own gnocchi, and we're very proud of all of that. So here we go. We got our hot pan. We're gonna start putting these in here, and we're gonna kind of fry these up just a little bit. There we go. I'm going to give it a little bit of a shake. I want to make sure that all that oil is really coating all the pieces of my gnocchi here. We're going to put that over the heat, and we're going to let that cook for about 3 minutes. As I'm going to come back to my other pan, we're going to check in on our halibut. Working with my fish spatula, we're going to give it a nice flip, and we've just started to see that beautiful pan sear. All right. Working in my cast iron, I'm going to come back to our halibut, and we're going to make sure that we get a nice golden brown. So we're going to give it a little bit of a shake. Let's give that a flip. And I love it. We're just starting to see that golden brown start to crisp up. That flour's kind of coming together. All right, over here, we're working our gnocchi. We're going to bring up the temperature now, and we're going to try to start working for that nice golden brown. We've been located here in Gainey Ranch or McCormick Ranch for about 12 years. It's been a wonderful neighborhood. We've gone through some transitions here, and we keep developing our menus and all of our offerings that we offer to our guests. I can see that this halibut is coming together really nicely. All right, time to come check in on our gnocchi over here. And what we're looking for is that golden brown sear. And look at that, it is just coming out perfect. So we're gonna give these a flip. And after I give these a nice little flip, I'm gonna start adding some broccolini to the mix. We'll give it a little bit of a toss. We're going to allow that broccolini to cook down for about another minute. And I'm going to come back and check in on our halibut. Oh, look at that perfect golden brown crust on our halibut. As we work through our gnocchi, I'm going to add a lemon shallot butter right here. And I'm going to turn off the heat because if I add it too hot, we're going to break that lemon shallot butter, and we don't want to do that. So I've turned off our heat. I have a nice golden brown. We've allowed our broccolini to cook down for just a little bit. Here we go for the shallot butter. We're going to give it a nice coat, a couple tosses. We'll bring our plate here. So we have this beautiful bed of gnocchi and broccolini. I'm going to top it with this pan-seared halibut. We're gonna give it just another touch of our lemon shallot butter on top. Look at that, what a beautiful dish. And then we're gonna finish it with just a little bit of microgreens. A very creative, beautiful, healthy, fun, vibrant dish to experience while you're at Collins Brothers Public House. But that's not where we end it here. All right, I've got some really great food to show you. All right, so I'm very proud of our barbecue program. So here we have some St. Louis ribs with crack sauce, a white Alabama barbecue sauce, and onion rings. And then everyone should know, we serve the best brunch in McCormick Ranch every Saturday and Sunday starting at 9:30. And this is my favorite dish. This is our roasted chicken chili Achilles in a verde sauce with 2 sunny eggs, cotija cheese, sour cream, pickled onion, cilantro. When you think of like that beautiful Saturday afternoon with a glass of wine, sitting with your family and friends, this chili Achilles should be calling your name. So please come visit us at Collins Brothers Public House. We're excited to see you. Hi, I'm Chef Christopher Collins, owner of Collins Brothers Public House here in Gainey Ranch. We are located on Hayden and Via de Ventura. I'm so excited to invite you into my kitchen, show you what we got cooking. All right, I'm gonna start here. We are gonna feature a butter poached prawn over chive risotto with the lobster bisque. This is an excellent dish. Savory, hits all the right spots, and we're gonna start cooking. All right, so here we have some tail-on shrimp. And as I say, when we say butter poached, these bad boys are going straight into the pan, and they're gonna get a nice bath in this clarified butter. All right, we're gonna let those cook for about 3 to 4 minutes, and I'm gonna start working our risotto. One of the key features of our risotto is we cook a lot of rotisserie chicken here, which means I have a lot of bones and I have a lot of pan drippings. From there, we make our chicken stock, and our chicken stock, I think, is some of the best in the valley. And you think, oh, that's a weird thing to be proud of. I am very proud of our chicken stock because it brings so much flavor to all of the dishes that we introduce it to. So here we have our chicken stock. We're gonna introduce our risotto. So this is a par-cooked risotto, so we're gonna kind of bring it back to life by introducing that hot liquid. And you can see this risotto is gonna soak all of that good flavor up from our chicken stock. From here, I have a Reggiano cream sauce. And what's exciting about our Reggiano is we get these big wheels of Reggiano cheese. And when we shave them, you can literally see like the oil separating off our wheel of cheese. It's a really exciting ingredient. It has a little bit of onions and a little bit of a roux. So that's gonna start automatically thickening up our risotto here. And I wish everyone at home could smell what's going on in this kitchen because it is just outrageous. All right, we're gonna kind of keep this working. And I need to allow this all to kind of come together and firm up. So I'm gonna give it about 30 seconds here, and I'm gonna come check in on my shrimp, see how they're doing. Look at them, they're starting to pop up. They're getting that beautiful color. Oh, this couldn't be more perfect. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna come check in on my lobster bisque. So here we have a homemade lobster bisque. We use real live lobster bodies. So I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna plate my lobster bisque into our plate. I'm gonna take our risotto, I'm gonna finish it with some chives, and we'll give it a nice fold here. And you can see how that risotto's all come together. Now, I don't wanna cook it too long with the chives in there because I want them to maintain that vibrant green. So I'm gonna push this right into the center, and that's gonna help push the sauce out just a little bit more. Look at that. From here, I'm gonna come back to our butter poached shrimp. And these have plumped up beautifully. You can see how big they are. And we are not shy about how much shrimp we're offering here at Collins Brothers Public House. Now to finish off this dish, we're gonna do some red pepper flakes, a little bit of heat. We're gonna do a little bit of parsley, bring in some of that green, and then a beautiful compound butter right there on the top. After all, we did say it was butter poached shrimp. So this is a beautiful dish available at dinners only here at Collins Brothers Public House. But I'm really excited to show you 2 more dishes that we offer. One of our top selling items is our Collins Brothers prime rib. You can get this in 12 or 16 ounces. I prefer it medium rare. It's got that awesome crust on it. And we serve it with a loaded baked potato. And if I've ever been so proud of a baked potato, look at that bad boy. these are one of those dishes, when you come to Collins Brothers Public House, you should be excited when we put it in front of you. But then a dish kind of new and exciting that we've just added to the menu is our pork Milanese. So this is a pounded out pork loin with panko encrusted with a chef's dressing, blistered tomatoes, arugula, and Parmesan cheese. This is just a small example of the beautiful dishes that we're offering at Collins Brothers Public House, and we are so excited to have you come in and check us out.